Hello and welcome to this development funding opportunity for the Millstones hotel site, 436 Tavistock Road, Roborough in Plymouth. Postcode is PL6 7HQ. Now, CrowdProperty is a peer-to-peer lending platform designed to facilitate loans between private individuals and professional property businesses. CrowdProperty is authorised and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority. That's under permission number 723959. CrowdProperty is not covered by the Financial Services Compensation Scheme. There are risks with any loans you make and your capital is at risk. CrowdProperty, though, endeavours to protect all lenders. This is done by registering the legal first charge against the property project. And this means that in the very unlikely event a borrower defaults on the loan, CrowdProperty will be able to take ownership of the project and manage it for the lenders. So this opportunity is located on the northern outskirts of Plymouth in Devon. Its planning consent has been granted and obtained for the demolition of the existing 8-bedroom hotel and for construction of 11 new residential units together with associated works. The borrower purchased the site back in 2016 for £450,000. The Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors have valued the site with the planning permission at £950,000, and RICS estimate the completed development, the gross development value, to be £3.255 million. CrowdProperty has agreed to lend the borrower £2 million with an initial raise of £925,000 for phase 1, which is what we're talking about on this webinar, of which £665,000 will be released on day 1. The future raises will be offered as the development progresses. The loan period is for a maximum term of 18 months, and CrowdProperty will take a first charge security on the project to secure the investment of the investors. So the borrower is proposing to construct 11 new residential units. I'll show you how those look in just a few moments. Plymouth is approximately 37 miles southwest of Exeter and about 190 miles from London. The local major employers include Princess Yachts, Devonport Docks, which is a big naval base, and the University of Plymouth. The population as of 2011 was 256,384. The site lies directly off the B3413 and the A386, that's the Tavistock Road, which provides access to Tavistock to the north, the A38 to the south, and Plymouth City Centre, being about 4.5 miles further on. The surrounding area is a mix of residential and parkland. The existing property was originally 2 semi-detached houses, which were converted to a hotel about 30 years ago. The site itself totals 0.64 acres. Now, planning has been granted with Plymouth City Council under reference number 16/02351/4. The development will comprise the demolition of the existing hotel. There'll be some site remediation work done and then construction of 11 new dwellings and the associated works. There's going to be 6 4-bedroom detached properties, 3 3-bedroom dormer bungalows, and 2 3-bedroom semis. The build programme is estimated to take 48 weeks, and the borrower's plan is to sell the completed developments. So here's the location plan then of where Plymouth is. You can see the A386, and you probably see the remains of Roborough. You can just see the borough where the CrowdProperty pin is located on the A386. So the site is in a suburb of Plymouth. It's located approximately 4.5 miles to the north of the city centre. The surrounding area is a mix of residential and parkland, but it's also close to local commercial properties, which include supermarkets. There's some car sales premises. There's the Nuffield Health Hospital and also the local NHS Derriford Hospital too. The site is situated on the eastern side of the A386, which is the Tavistock Road, with access directly from it. Here's photos of the existing site from 2 different angles, and it does still operate at the moment as an 8-bedroom hotel operated by the current owner of the property, who is the developer. And here's the proposed site they're going to do. They're going to demolish the building you saw on the previous photos and then build those 11 units in a sort of a crescent shape around there. You see there's lots of trees around on the outside. Some of those are there existing. They've been preserved from the current site. So when the houses are built, it'll look a sort of a well formed housing estate on there. They did originally want to get 14 units, that wasn't allowed. 11 units there is what they got through, with plenty of off-road parking. You see that there's long drives by the side of the houses there, so plenty of space there to park vehicles. Let me then talk you through the floor areas. So the houses, they got 4 different house types. There's type A, which is 1,130 square feet, and that is going to be 2 semi-detached 3-bedroom houses. Type B of 1,227 square feet, that's going to be 3 detached 4-bedroom houses. Type C are 925 square feet, they're going to be 3 detached 3-bedroom dormer bungalows. And Type H is 1,410 square feet, and that's for 3 detached 4-bedroom houses. So the total floor area is 12,179 square feet. So if you want meters, that's 1,131 square meters. The site area is 0.2 hectares, which is 0.64 acres or thereabouts. And so let's look at the different types: Type A, Type B, Type C and Type H. Here's Type A, the proposed floor layout plan. So you can see downstairs you've then got an integral garage just here, in through your front door, and you've got a kitchen diner downstairs. You then come upstairs, which then leads you into a bedroom here on the front with a lounge up on the first floor and a cloakroom just here. Continue upstairs and then you then come into a bedroom which has an ensuite, a family bathroom and another bedroom here on the second floor. So that's Type A, 3-bedroom property. That's how it looks. That's the proposed front and rear elevations of those Type A properties. Remember, they're 3 bedrooms, okay, with integral garages as well. If we move on to the floor layout of Type B, these are 4 bedrooms. So you come in here through your front door. Immediately on the right you've got your kitchen diner. You've then got a cloakroom and a lounge downstairs. When you then go up the stairs, you then come up into an area with a bedroom and a study. The idea of the study is for people sort of working from home, which is a good idea on these type of properties. There's a cloakroom and another bedroom here on the first floor. Continue upstairs and then you then get another bedroom here on the rear, a family bathroom and a larger bedroom on the front which has got an ensuite to it as well. That's on the second floor. And if you want to see how those look, there's the proposed front and rear elevations. Designed in many ways, you'll see they're all similar with this sort of cut-off type thing here. So they look normal houses for the front, but it's enabled them to be able to get the right size properties on there, 3 stories on this particular site. So these are 4-bedroom properties with plenty of parking then up the side, as you saw on the original layout. Let's then look at the floor layouts on the property Type C. These are 3-bedroom. They're double width, these are. So you come in through your front door. On the right hand side you've got your kitchen and your dining room, and then on the left hand side you've got a lounge which then goes out into the garden. If you go up the stairs, you then come up to a family bathroom ahead of you, with then a bedroom just to the one side and a bedroom then to the other side. That there's, but by the way, is an ensuite. There's the family bathroom for upstairs. That is the ensuite for that master bedroom, and then there's another bedroom just here. If you then continue upstairs, you then come up into another bedroom with a study area here on the right hand side. If you want to see how those are going to look, there they are there. Some of them got garages to the side of them. Again, double fronted properties, and they're 3-bedroom in total. And then when you then look at the Type H, these are 4-bedroom properties. You come in through the front door here, you then got the kitchen diner here just on your right hand side. If you come in and go to the left, you've got your lounge with access out into the garden. You've got a cloakroom downstairs here under the stairs. When you go up the stairs, you then come up in this section here, which has got a study or a bedroom here on this side. You've then got access to the family bathroom just here, a bedroom then with an ensuite section just here. When you continue upstairs, you then come to 2 more bedrooms, one of which has got an ensuite as well. So very spacious. That's Type 8, that's a 4-bedroom, and here's how that one looks. There's the proposed front and rear elevations of this 4-bedroom Type H property. So This property then, the overview of the projected financials and proposed loan, is going to be a first phase raise on this particular webinar launch of £925,000. £665,000 of that is going to be released on day one. £260,000 of that phase 1 development cost will be released on the independent monitoring surveyor's verification, and the existing property has planning valued at £950,000. That's in the opinion of the Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors. The build cost is estimated at £1.6 million. The total gross development value is £3.255 million. That's based on 5 3-bedroom houses and 6 4-bedroom houses, which is about £267 per square foot. The total amount agreed to lend over the entire project is £2 million. That's over 3 phases. We're talking here about raising on phase 1 £925,000. The loan term is 18 months maximum. So, as I just said, it's a 3-phase raise, firstly of £925,000, with the subsequent raises of £500,000 and then £575,000 in 4 and 8 months' time, approximately. The initial drawdown will be £665,000, with further monies on this raise being released in phases based on the IMS reports. The loan to value is 70%, that falls down to 69% when you include the rolled up interest at completion. It's secured with a first charge against the property. CrowdProperty will put that in place to protect the lenders. They're going to be paying 8% per annum interest to all lenders on this project, with the interest being paid at the end of the project. The maximum loan period is 18 months, and there's a minimum 6 months loan on this particular project. That loan is set to commence on August the 10th, 2018, with the capital plus the interest being repaid from the refinance of the loan. So this is a little bit then to tell you about the borrower. There's the photo on the right hand side, Karim Ladou. His experience in the property market spans from residential property developments ranging from 6 to 40 units. He's been investing and developing properties since 2003, and prior to this he had a retail based career with B&Q before setting up his own small garden centre, which included a landscaping business, and he grew that business turnover to more than 1.25 million. His past projects include an ex-school, which he got planning permission to convert it into a residential home. He bought it for £70,000, sold it for £275,000. He's also built 6 luxury apartments at Weston-super-Mare, bought and built for £770,000, sold for £1.25 million. There's a garage site where he took 5 new build plots, that's in Cam in Gloucestershire, bought that for £250,000, sold it for £1 million. In Exmouth he acquired a site, got planning permission granted, and then sold it onto Tesco. That cost £600,000 and he sold it for £1.5 million. Then he got planning achieved, lifting 3 plots to 7 plots in Taunton. And then for Paragon, which is a laundry company that's in Bridgewater, he got successful planning application to convert the ex-laundry site into 36 residential units and also a supermarket plus a pizza shop next door too. Here's the team that he's going to be using on this project. The lead consultants are Ian Russell. He's the lead architect on the project. He has over 12 years experience in design. These include housing and leisure complexes, amongst other things. He was also the lead architect and the project manager for the recently completed new offices and conference centre for West Devon Borough Council, that's in Tavistock. Liddell and Associates are the architects and planners on this project. They've over 30 years experience from conception, design and development of residential projects. NP Williams, that's Nick Williams, they're the chartered quantity surveyors for this project. They're based in Plymouth and they've got over 10 years cross-sector experience across housing, commercial, retail and leisure. Anthony Vacontius, he's been appointed as the consulting engineer, and then Mass Group Bristol are the project managers and the contractors on this particular project. Now, CrowdProperty believes in responsible lending and borrowing, so the amount of the loan is based on the project and also the experience of the developers. It's going to be a first phase raise here on this webinar of £925,000. There's 2 subsequent raises for the development funding in 4 and 8 months' time, approximately. The total loan will be for £2 million. The initial sum transferred of £665,000 is going to be secured against the current value of the property of £950,000, and the loan to value of the property at the commencement of this loan is 70%. The expected loan to value at the exit, when you include the rolled up interest and the phased raises as mentioned above, is 69%. CrowdProperty will have the first charge to protect the lenders in the event of any default, and in the opinion of the Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors, the gross development value is 3.255 million for the completed development. That's a sale price of about £267 per square foot. So your next steps then are to make sure that you understand the terms of this loan. It's important that you carry out your own due diligence on both the project and the developers, and then decide how much you would like to lend. You could lend from £500 up to the maximum amount of this particular raise. Go to crowdproperty.com and pledge on launch. The launch is going to be on Thursday morning. That's Thursday the 26th of July. That's Thursday the 26th of July at 10 o'clock. You can preview it from 9:30 in the morning on Thursday the 26th of July. And then if you make a pledge, CrowdProperty will conduct the necessary anti-money laundering checks on people wanting to invest in this project. And then you'll be invited to send your funds to the CrowdProperty solicitors, and you'll start earning your interest on completion of the loan agreement. So thank you for watching this webinar. I hope you can support us on this particular project, the Millstones hotel site, 436 Tavistock Road, Rowborough in Plymouth. It's PL6 7HQ. My name is Andy Haynes. I look forward to you joining us again soon on another CrowdProperty webinar.